Hey guys, and welcome back to another lesson on movable chords. These are a little bit more advanced, and I say that they're more advanced because it's not like we're moving one note up and we get a completely different chord. These are more like your open chords. You know, when you go to like a C major to like a G major, it's a completely different shape. That's kind of like what this is. So these might be a little bit harder to remember, and that's why I placed them in the advanced category. So first up, we have an E minor major 7 that is barred across 5 strings versus 6 like we learned previously. This isn't that difficult of a shape to play. The fingering for it is shown here, and an example will be played on the guitar now. Next up, we have our E major 7 flat 5 chord. Like I said, I don't have any sort of a reference chord for you, so this isn't that difficult of a shape to do or to remember, though. You're just using your 1, 2, 3, and 4 fingers, shown here. Play this position. An example will be played on the guitar now. Next up, we have the E minor 7 flat 5 chord. To play this chord, we're going to basically bar from here to here pretty much with our first finger and play these two notes with our third and fourth finger, as shown in the example on the guitar now. Next up, we have our E diminished 7 chord. I want you to note that this is the 3rd fret right here, so this would make it, this is the 2nd fret, obviously. This is not a terribly difficult chord to remember because it is pretty symmetrical. The fingering for it is shown down here, and an example of it will be played now. Lastly, we have our E augmented chord. To play this chord, again, we're going to be on the 7th fret. This is a pretty symmetrical chord again, not too terrible to remember. And we're just going to bar this chord right here, or these two notes right here with our first finger. An example will be played now. So there you go, guys. That's another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 chord positions that you guys learned that, again, are all movable across all 12 keys. It's another 60 chords in under 5 minutes.